So you've gone and got yourself a Jupiter 4 gas barbecue. You'll want to know how to put it together. So if you look inside the box, you'll find this, the instruction manual. All you'll need to put it together are a medium-sized flathead or Phillips screwdriver and an adjustable spanner or metric set. Now it's worth checking all the parts are in the box. They are listed in the manual along with which screws are which. All the nuts and bolts you'll need are in this very useful blister pack with the relevant part numbers on the back. And trust me, you'll need to know these. Once you've got all that together, make sure you've got about an hour free to do it all in. Right, let's start with the base unit, the bottom and the two side panels. Now the two side panels are labelled front and rear, and at the front of the base unit, there are 3 holes on the lip. First, attach the left cabinet panel, which is C10, and then the right cabinet panel, C11, to the bottom panel, which is C17. Use 8 of the D1 bolts and 8 of the D4 nuts and 6 of the D2 screws. And just make sure that those side panels are facing the right way. Attach the front wheel skirt C18 to the bottom panel, which is C17, using 3 of the D3 bolts. Now these two C16s are going on the back of the base. So attach the rear panels to the cabinet using 11 of the D2 screws. Okay, starting to take shape now, we're going to attach the upper support, which is part C12, to the left and right cabinets using 4 of the D3 bolts. Now when you do it, make sure these 2 notches are at the top. Okay, now it's time for the really good bit because we're fitting the wheels. Carefully turn the cabinet upside down. Attach the lockable casters, the 2 C21s, into the rear side holes of the left and right cabinet panel, and the 2 C20 casters into the front side holes of the left or right cabinet panel. Remove the retaining bolts from one door handle, C13, and then attach the door handle onto the left door, which is C14, using the retaining bolts. Then just repeat this for the right door, which is C15. Now it's very easy to put these on. You just press the spring pins down and place it into the cabinet and pop. You're done. Okay, now it's time for this bad boy, the barbecue body, part B1. Now you're probably gonna need to ask someone to give you a hand for this next bit. Carefully place the barbecue body onto the cabinet and fix it using 4 of the D3 bolts. Now it's time for your side shelves. These are where your extra gas burner and wooden chopping board will sit, and the very important bottle opener. First, attach side shelf panel C4 onto side shelf C3 using 2 of the D3 bolts and 2 of the D4 nuts. Now, before you put your side shelf on, it's really important you take 2 of these D3 bolts and put them in these top 2 holes here. Don't put them all the way in, it'll enable you to slide your shelf onto them. Come with me under here as we attach the side shelf assembly to the barbecue body using 2 of the D2 screws and 4 of the D3 bolts. Now for the other shelf. First, attach the side burner shelf panel C2 onto side burner shelf C1 using 2 of the D3 bolts and 2 of the D4 nuts. It's back down here to attach the side burner shelf assembly to the barbecue body using 2 of the D2 screws and 4 of the D3 bolts. Now you might need that spare pair of hands again here. Attach the side burner valve and knob bezel, which is part C7, onto the side burner shelf using 2 of the D5 bolts. Once that's secure, you should be able to just press the side burner knob, which is part C8, onto the side burner valve stem. Feed the Venturi tube of the side burner, which is part C9, and the electric wire through the holes in the bottom of the side burner shelf. Now, you need to make sure that the end of the Venturi tube is set over the gas outlet of the side burner valve. Now just note, this isn't a hard connection, it's meant to be a bit loose to allow the gas and air to mix. And fix it onto the side burner shelf using one of the D5 bolts. Connect the electrode wire to the igniter, because without this being connected perfectly, there'll be no spark to light the burner. Now for the part with my favourite name, the flame tamer. Now these flame tamers are the triangular metal pieces that sit above the burners, part B6. Put these carefully into the body, ensuring they lie level with the body. Next, lay the cooking grill, which is B8, and the round grill, which is B7, into place. Over here, place the side burner grid, which is C6, onto the side burner shelf. Now lay the chopping board, part C23, into the side shelf. Now make sure the base of your cooking utensil to put on the side burner is between 150mm and 220mm. Next, attach the warming rack, which is part A4, to the barbecue body, part B1. Open both the doors and take the shelf or clapboard, part C19, and put it on the brackets on the inside of the cabinet and slide it in. Now this is your drip tray, part B9, and it goes in here. Simply slide it underneath the barbecue body. Now for safety, please add the provided sand into the drip tray for maintenance and to prevent fat fires. Insert the hook rail, part C22, through the tool hook, part C5, and then fix the assembly onto the side shelf panel using 2 of the D6 bolts. Now that your Jupiter barbecue is constructed, you can attach the gas bottle. It's important before use to conduct a thorough leak test. Find out how to do the gas leak test. Please follow the instructions on page 15 of your instruction booklet. Now, included in every hybrid barbecue is a charcoal basket. This enables you to use genuine Outback coconut shell briquettes to get the authentic charcoal flavour from your Jupiter barbecue. Now, that wasn't so bad, was it? And look what you've accomplished.